I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1369. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Well, I've got one of those questions that people send me from time to time. It basically translates into, do you have any legal recourse, against an employer who lies to you during the interviews? Hope you find this helpful. Matter of fact, I hope you never have to go through this. And if you do, if you need some advice, this show is for you. And if you're interested in my coaching you, listen to the end of the show. I've got information there about how to connect with me. Now, let's get going. And the question I was asked is, do you have any legal recourse against an employer who lies during an interview? Now, I want to ask the converse question. Does an employer have any legal recourse against a job hunter who lies during an interview? We all know you're stretching the truth during an interview. Can employers sue you? No. Can you sue an employer who lies during an interview? Now, the answer there is a little bit trickier. Now, if it was just said during the interview and there's nothing in the offer letter that confirms what was said, you're out of luck, because the reality is you could have misunderstood something that they said. They can deny that they said what you claim that they said. How do you prove it? And the answer is you cannot. Now, if the offer letter confirms the statement, that's different. So, for example, if they lied during the interview and said you'd receive a 6-month review and a salary review, well, and the offer letter confirms it, well, if you didn't receive that review, you've got a basis for complaint. But normally a lawyer wouldn't take a case like that, because at the end of the day, it's a small lawsuit. You have to look for what the damages would be, and a lawyer would have to see that it's worth their time, because I suspect you're not going to be ready to write out check after check after check to follow up on this, unless you felt like there was a payday at the end of it for yourself. And the amounts involved, just in that example I gave, $10,000, $15,000, well, that's not going to be a lot for a lawyer to take on, especially if they're investing time and effort in a case where there's no documentation to substantiate your claim. So, in theory, the answer is yes. In practice, the answer is no, because you can't get representation. There's nothing to confirm that what you've said is true. And if you do have confirmation of a discrepancy in the form of an offer letter, they can claim in some instances that, hey, we did this, and his or her performance wasn't good enough to merit doing what we said we would do. And it can be the basis for termination or the basis for a counterclaim of you wasting your time, and you're going to sufficiently damage the relationship with the lawsuit that you can kiss your career with this firm goodbye. So this is a textured answer. I hope none of you have to deal with it, but if you do, that's my opinion, and you're better off just looking for another job. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, here are a few ways to get even more from me. First of all, visit my website, www.thebiggamehunter.us. I have several thousand blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated my information with a focus on interviewing. If you have a few questions, contact me through the Magnifi app for iOS. That's Magnifi with an I at the end, or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnifi or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, speaking with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help with a salary negotiation, my trusted advisor services, as well as scheduling me for Magnifi or for PrestoExperts.com. Like you, I don't work for free. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands of courses, not just simply mine. It is a great resource in a variety of different areas. Subscribe to my other podcast, which is called Job Search Radio. This one is number 1 in Apple Podcasts. Job Search Radio is number 2. Subscribe to both. You will get great information 7 days a week from this show, 6 days a week from the other. Lastly, I want to encourage you to join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 500 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're building a supportive group there to provide advice and counsel during difficult times. Again, the group on Facebook is called Career Angles. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Be great!
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.